High school students attempting suicide and battling depression is up in the Roanoke Valley. It's a concern for parents, school leaders, and people in the community. Kids are trying to cope with a lot of responsibilities, getting good grades, holding down a job, and after-school activities. It's what many of us went through too, but throw in social media and it's extra pressure. 10 News anchor Jenna Zipton sat down with local high schoolers to talk about the pressure to perform and what every parent needs to know.
I always felt like I needed to be perfect, like I needed to perform perfectly.
To cope with that anxiety, as a 12-year-old student at Andrew Lewis Middle School, Ray Barker took her first drink.
One day I got curious, like some kids do, and reached for a drink that was in my parents' liquor cabinet. It progressed pretty quickly to, my mom would go out and mow the lawn, and I had choir practice later, and I would be going in and taking shots of liquor. I was probably about 14.
She was a straight-A student, singing in the choir and on the forensic team, all while keeping a big secret.
I went to school hungover, and quite a few times when I went to school high on pills. Nobody knew. My friends didn't even really know the extent of it. I kept it pretty well hidden.
Today, across Botetourt and Craig counties, Roanoke and Salem, students in middle school and high school admit to trying prescription drugs, heroin, and alcohol. More than 35% of high schoolers say they feel depressed, an increase from 2 years ago. About a quarter of middle school students say they felt depressed. More than 1 in 10 students have attempted suicide.
It's very serious, and it definitely needs to be addressed, and I hope that parents aren't afraid to ask their teens, are you going to hurt yourself? Do you think about hurting yourself? Do you think about suicide?
Family Service of Roanoke Valley Prevention Program Manager Sarah Jane Lawrence says fitting in with a group is important.
I think the pressure is just hitting them from all the angles that have always been there, as well as just the magnitude now that we have with social media and the online pressure as well.
Nobody taught me what anxiety was. Nobody taught me why I felt like my chest was tight every time I was going into a test.
You all choose to get in a fight. Why?
Coping skills are part of the lessons inside this William Fleming High School class.
I can talk out. I can just talk it out.
There's a bit of pressure.
We sat down with 3 high schoolers who say they feel pressure every day.
It is hard doing like pre-AP classes and AP classes, doing sports, and then also coming home to do chores and working.
The work itself is the most stressful part, like the homework and then essays and all that stuff.
The 3 are part of the Teen Outreach Program. They say it's helpful to learn what they can do instead of stressing themselves out or turning to drugs or alcohol.
I used to make a lot of impulse decisions, and now I think before I make actions.
I just take time just to step back and take a look at the day and make sure that I'm okay, and if I need to take a break, I'll take a break, and if I need to talk to someone, I'll talk to my friends and my parents and sisters.
Barker has remained sober for the last 18 months and is now helping others on their journey to recovery.
I feel like a brand new person. It's incredible to now be on the side where I can help other people to reach my hand out and say, hey, I know what you're going through. I've been there.
Lawrence says parents ask questions about who your teen is hanging out with, set limits about phone time, look into counseling for your child and possibly the entire family. Stay educated, tell your kids you love them and care for them. Barker is now leading young people in recovery, an alternative to traditional AA groups with a younger crowd. Jenna Zipton, 10 News, working for you.